You think you know me? Say I'm as cold-hearted as they come. You think I'm slowly cutting my ties with you, that I'm done. Here's what you don't know. Feelings, they grow slow. I've just been caring for mine. Now I can feel it. Now I believe it. Baby, tonight is the night. I'm gonna call you up in the name of love. Gonna call you up and tell you that I'm not giving up. In the name of love, I'm not giving up.
Hello. Welcome to the Rebellious Business Show. I've just roped Jennifer in last minute to come and join me because I was feeling like I'm going to be a bit lonely on the show today. We've got to turn something down.
I know. Is it me?
Oh, God. Oh, no, hang on. Whoops, I just removed her.
Does that work?
It does. Have we got feedback? It's terrible, isn't it?
Should I go upstairs?
Wow. Yeah. Let's try that. Jennifer's going to come back in a minute, but everybody, welcome to the Rebellious Business Show. My name's Cordelia Kate, and I am lonely today because Caroline is currently on an aeroplane heading to Corfu for some sun, which, good for you, Caroline. It is bloody miserable here today. I have just sent the kids out the door this morning to school, and they got very, very wet on their way to school. They were drenched by the time they got there. So, Caroline, really happy for you, girl, getting some sun, definitely needed. And Jennifer will be back in a minute. And I can see we've got some people joining us on the live. John, good morning, John. How are you doing? Good morning. How's it going? We've also got Eleni here. Good morning, Eleni. And yeah, she says, best Greek island ever. Are you biased for some reason? Is there a reason why you're biased? Are you from there by any chance? I'd be intrigued to know. And also hello to everybody over on Instagram. I can see we've got Joe Webster watching and Lucy Newman. Good to see you guys. How are you doing? Let me know. Let's test Jennifer. Let's bring her back in and see how we're doing. What do you reckon? Is that going to work?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you.
Amazing.
Awesome. Smashed it, didn't we? Well, Jennifer, it's great to have you with me on the show today because last minute I was like, do you want to come on? She's like, yeah, all right. But yeah, so essentially what we do here on this show is we answer questions from the Rebels and we gather those questions on our Spill It link. Please have a read of the description of this video to grab the Spill It link. But we would love really for you to share with us your funny business stories that me and Caroline can unpack live on the show. Now, because Caroline's not here today, we're not going to be unpacking any stories, but what I would love is that you could share your stories with us for next week. So I'm going to have some fun ones to choose from. The link to the Spill It form where you can be anonymous and come up with an anonymous name. There's even like anonymous name examples for you to pick and choose from. Is in the description of this video, but what I'll do is I'll also get it into the comments as well so that it's easy for you to grab. And all you need to do is drop your story in there. You can stay anonymous and then me and Caroline will unpack it live on the show next week for you. So you can come along and watch and see if we have chosen to run with yours. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. We had some great spillets last week and I really enjoy it when we get a good spillet. It's really good fun. Jennifer, does that make sense to you, the spillet? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Is it like,
Yes.
Yeah, good. All right.
It's explained very
good.
well.
I just wanted to check because it would be really good if it's very clear. And if it's not clear, then I need to clarify.
We need you guys to fill it in and ask any questions and then we can pick them out each week.
There we go. That's what we need.
Basically.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
Right. Well, first up, we have some Rebel news. I have actually got I want to share my screen, but I've just realised I'm not going to be able to do it. So, Jennifer, maybe what we could do, whilst I'm just quickly sharing my screen, because I've got something really fun I want to let everyone know about. Could you, I know you have got Liz, one of our rebels, booked in for Tuesday. She's going to be doing a live expert call. Could you walk us through that and let us know what that is?
Absolutely. So as of, I haven't created it yet. I'm in the midst of doing that. So bear with me. It will be live today inside our tribe membership, as well as live on Facebook. For those of you who aren't a tribe member, don't worry, you can catch a live stream next week, Tuesday at 10 a.m., where we have Liz Hilton, who will be delivering a session on bookkeeping. Now, everything you need to know in regards to when you start up your own business, as well as if you are an established business owner, it's all of the things that you need to know in regards to how to keep your records up to date in bookkeeping, HMRC, making sure that you're ticking all the right boxes, and as well as it can be down to keeping receipts and knowing what receipts to be keeping and logging and everything like that. So it's going to be a really super useful session, I'm finding, as I've spoken to her. And I definitely think that a lot of people inside our Facebook group can benefit from this session.
I would say if you are a new business owner, if you've been operating for less than a year and a half, you know that you're going to have to do some legal things, create a company, file some taxes at some point, or you definitely need to be on this call for sure. Like it's really awesome to get that inside info in a simple and easy to understand way. Liz is really great at making things really easy to understand and simplifying stuff. So it'd be very good call to come to if you are new to all those things.
And overall, it's just the basics. It's just the basics that she will be covering, to just make sure that you're doing them as to your best knowledge, and just cover all basics of it, really. So it's not going to be anything complicated. It's just making sure that you are doing the things that you should be doing, having your own business, as it can be a whirlwind, as we all know. You know, there's so overwhelming, so much to know. And
cool. By the way, you'll see bottom right hand corner of this screen, there is a QR code which will take you over to our all new shiny spanky span-branking, I don't know what is that I was about to say. Span-branking,
I don't know.
Spanking brand new. No, brand spanking new. Is that it?
Brand spanking new, yeah.
Oh my God, that was the biggest brain fart I've had in like a week. That was a big one. We've got the Rebels Business Hub on that QR code, bottom right-hand corner. If you want to check out our events calendar and get the Zoom links for these expert sessions, we regularly have experts come in and deliver these live trainings. We've got Liz doing this one on bookkeeping. We have had recently other experts doing things like networking and how to get results from that. We've had financial planning stuff. We've had stuff on customer service. We have loads of really awesome experts who deliver really great events inside the Rebellious Business Network. If you're in the network, the Facebook group, you can just watch from the live stream. But if you'd like to get on Zoom and hang out with the Rebels and be a part of that live call, then all you need to do is get in the hub, because in the events tab there, the Zoom link is listed so you can come and join that event with the Rebels. But yeah, so come and get in the hub and you can add that to your calendar. As Jennifer said, it will be live by the close of play today. And by live, we mean the event will be published and ready for you to add to your calendar and get the Zoom link for. Oh, hello, Mr. Skillet. Great to have you here. Long time no see, Kieran. How are you doing? And also we've got John saying, I've spoken to many accountants over the years and told them that someone needs to do a basic bookkeeping intro, but nobody has ever been willing. Well, here we go. Problem solved. We've got the amazing Liz doing this for us. And thank you. Yes, brand spanking new. Well, I really struggled with that. That was that was really hard to say for some reason. But yeah, so there we are. Other news. I'm going to try and click this and see if it works. It's probably not going to work. No, it didn't. That's fine though, because I'm going to entire screen 2. In other news, I have been gifted some tickets for the Rebels by the Coaching Masters for an event that is coming up this weekend. It is a red carpet event. There is going to be Channel 4 and other media coverage people there. It's going to be big. It's at the Earth Theatre in London. And if you don't know who the Coaching Masters are, I think I put it on a slide. Well, hang on, let me just check. Well, this is Lewis. Lewis Raymond Taylor. He was recently in the top 10 in Netflix with his new documentary, The Psychopath Life Coach. He's also been on the cover of Forbes, co-founder and co-owner of the Coaching Masters, which is an academy that teaches people how to become a life coach. We collaborated with them. When was it, Jennifer? Back in 2021, 2020, maybe? It was a while ago.
I think 21 sounds about right, but yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, and we've been in touch with the guys ever since. They basically wanted to just gift us some tickets for Rebels, and I have reached out to a few people, and we've basically got most of those tickets gone, but I've got a few left, just a handful left for this Saturday to come and join us. Me and Jennifer are going to be there 9 a.m. We're going to be rocking up at Earth Theatre in London. And as I said, we've only got a few tickets left. If you want to come on a red carpet day out with me and Jennifer this weekend to a Coaching Masters event run by Lewis and Liam from the Coaching Masters, it should be really good fun. They've got a great lineup. All you need to do is DM me and I will see if I've got any spaces left. I've just put some messages out about it this morning. I've literally just got a few tickets left. So if you want to come and join me, first come, first serve, just DM me or Jennifer the words "I'm in," and we'll see if we can squeeze you in. But yeah, really excited for this, Jennifer, because we've got a really good group of rebels this weekend rocking up at this event, and it's going to be so much fun.
I know. I'm trying to sort of contain the excitement of this because it's ones that we haven't seen for like forever. So having us all under one roof, I'm just really, really stoked.
I know, like I'm so excited. Tara and Jin, for instance, I haven't seen them for so long. I'm really excited to see them. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. So if you want to come join us, it's going to be great networking. And there's some really awesome speakers. I've got the link that I can share with you so you can have a look at the timings and the lineup and all that kind of thing. Then just send me a message on Facebook or whatever platform you're watching this on. Send me a DM. I'll try and keep an eye out on my DM inbox today. But yeah, like I said, only a few spaces. First come, first serve. Let me know if you want to come, and we would love to have you. Okay, so I think that is all the news for today. Let me just check my notes. Bear with, because I have written it down just in case. No, but what we do have is we've got some shout outs. And I really want to give some people some shout outs today. So let me go and grab those slides 1 second, because we've got some really cool things happening inside the tribe. And first shout out is to this lady who... Nicola, this woman is amazing. I had a call with her last week or the week before. Jennifer, you've probably been in talks with Nicola Reynolds a lot.
I have,
She's flipping amazing. Honestly, the resilience of some people. She has been through so much, and then she's built this business. And essentially, what she's doing is she's launched a Go High Level agency called Pixie Box, and she's supporting people to specifically build out tech who really struggle with the tech, like the people that really, really struggle with the tech, and helping them to build out really high quality funnels and lead generation systems. And I just wanted to give her a shout out because I know she's had a really rough couple of weeks, and she's gained 3 new clients in the past week regardless. And yeah, just wanted to give you a shout out. It's amazing to have you with us in our community. And I think what you're building is awesome, and it's so good to see that you're getting traction. And yeah, just big shout out to you. If anyone wants to go and check out this amazing woman and what she's doing to help people that are struggling with the tech to build amazing tech systems, just search for Pixie Box or search for Nicola Reynolds inside the Rebellious Business Network. because she's in there and she's also in the hub. So you should be able to find her. Jennifer, maybe you can tag her in this, so that in this video, if we can try and tag her as well, and then people can click on that tag and go check her out. But huge shout out to you. Also, big up to Rachel Tasker. I am so proud of this woman, Jennifer. Seriously, she's just smashing it.
She's incredible, isn't she?
Rachel is a PT, but she not PT, a personal trainer, and she has built an incredible community called the Hit and Chat community. And she's creating this movement where it's quite a play on words movement, because what she does is she helps people stay stronger for longer. You know, like as you get to that part in life where you start worrying about the fact of, am I going to be able to stay mobile for my whole life? Like, how can I ensure that my mobility is good, so that, you know, my injury or, you know, what my condition or something doesn't prevent me from being able to like run around the park with my grandchildren, or, you know, go dancing or travel the world or do the things that I really want to do. And she's building this amazing community for those people called Hit and Chat, which is essentially where you can come along and exercise, but in a community environment and in a way that is bite-sized and doesn't rely on motivation or, you know, any grit required. And it's getting very popular. Just really blown away by the fact that she launched a webinar the other day and she got 89 new people registered for this. She did not run ads. This was all organic. It was just like a couple of tweaks that she made. She promoted it in one new place and she changed the copy a little bit. And she got 89 people register for this webinar. And she's also had 3 new clients from a new strategy that she's recently implemented as well. And just huge shout out to you, Rachel. Absolutely smashing it. So flipping proud of you. And that is awesome, isn't it, Jennifer?
Absolutely. I'm so proud of her, just how far she's come to when she first signed up with you. It's incredible. Kudos to her.
She is smashing it. And then also Michael Dodden. Every time I tune in, he's got more clients. Michael Dodden, again, someone who is such a legend, such a big heart, really, really awesome person, has been through so much lately. Like, life has just been throwing him so many curveballs, and he just keeps getting up and keeps going. And then recently, every time I check in with him, he's got another 10 clients or another, you know, and this message came in on Friday. His client base has risen to 55. And this has gone from like 20 to 55 in like a couple of weeks, all off the back of him niching down and getting specific about something on the front end that he does. 55 clients. Michael, I am so bloody impressed. That is legendary. And I'm so happy for you, because you really, really deserve it. And I'm so pleased that you're getting traction. It's flipping awesome. So yeah, those are our shout outs. We'll make sure that we tag everyone. Jennifer's got her hands full with Arlo as well. And yeah, so well, have you got a question for me to answer? Let's start there.
I do have a question. And that is, what's the biggest mistake people make when trying to get clients online?
The biggest mistake people make when trying to get clients online. Okay. Yeah, cool. I can answer that. Do you want me to take you off camera for a bit whilst I answer it?
Oh, I'm yeah, as long as people don't mind. You know, I'm just authentically here. Cool. Well, it's up to you.
All right. Well, I'll yeah, just feel free to drop off if you want to. I don't want to. Yeah, cool. Okay. So I would say the biggest mistake that people make is focusing on trying to get a client, because when you're in that frame of mind, what happens is I'm too distracted. Okay. I'm too distracted by Arlo. Right. I'm gonna just move them over just so that I can not be just, because he's just too cute. I just want to eat him. Okay. I wouldn't actually eat him. I'm not a cannibal. But yeah, so biggest mistake people make when it comes to trying to get clients online is they're focusing on I need to get clients. I need to get clients. And that mindset is the biggest blocker you can ever give yourself. Now, I know this too well because I've had it myself. And actually, recently as well, I've got a new project starting over here. And I'm like thinking about, I need to get some clients and I need to make some sales for this. And I found myself so blocked. And the reason being is because I'm focusing in the wrong area. When you focus on, I need to get clients, what you accidentally do is you make the whole thing about you. And the problem is that no one is going to buy your product because you need clients or because you want clients. So you're coming at it from the wrong way around. In fact, getting clients is a byproduct of all the actions that you're taking. So what you need to do is get these actions in place instead of focusing on, I need to get clients. What you want to be focusing on is, I need to build relationships. I need to get the word out about what it is that I'm doing. I need to build some relationships. I need to put some value out there. I need to get some conversations started, because there are umpteen strategies that I can give you to convert the connections you're making into clients, but they're not going to work if you haven't been making the connections in the first place. What you really need to do is get out there, make connections, build relationships with the right people, get into the right circles, put content out and do all the things that is starting to get you connected in the right circles with the right people. And then once you've done that, then you can either put out an offer that is going to mop up by collecting the connections that you've been making, in turning them into conversations about working with you, or direct message people and say, look, I've got something that I'm working on. I'd love to talk to you about it. Are you open to hearing about working with me on a specific project? And ask that question, have those conversations. But essentially, I think if you go and you just go, how do I get clients? How do I get clients? You're very easily going to block yourself. A better question is, how can I build the right relationships? And how can I be of service and of value to people so that I can grow that audience and I can build more connections? And if you really are desperate for a client right now, and that is the focus, well, if you haven't got the foundational piece in place in terms of building those relationships and having those connections first, it's just going to be a case of going networking and having lots of conversations with people that really getting the word out and having lots of talks with people. Like, there is nothing that can beat that. Like, don't go building funnels and doing anything that's going to outsource your connection to automations. Like, you want to be connecting more than you ever have before by just getting in the trenches with people and having loads and loads of conversations with them. Jennifer, does that answer the question? Is there another angle that you want me to cover?
No, that pretty much, that covers it. And this is one thing I love about you, Cordelia. Like, how you explain things is just very simple and very clear, and it's just straight to the point. Where I'm just like, okay, that makes complete sense. So yes, thank you for that.
Awesome. Have you got another question, or was that?
I do. I've got one more here for you. Now, I think this one's around networking,
Mm-hmm.
and it got brought to my attention last week, actually. Why isn't networking getting me clients? Now, they're showing up, but nothing's happening.
Okay. Why isn't networking getting me clients?
Yeah,
well, I mean, I would need a bit more context on that question in order to answer it really, really well. I'd need to hear from that person as to what it is that they're saying at networking, what it is that they're offering, what it is that they are, what's their strategy and all that kind of thing. What networks are they going to? Are the right people there, etc. But let's assume that this person's got a great product. It's a good fit for the people that they're networking with, and they're going to events, but nothing's really happening off the back of that. What would I recommend? Well, you want to be a little bit strategic about networking, in the sense that networking is a place for you to widen your circle, become well known amongst more people, and to make more friends. I really recommend going to networking with the mindset of, I want to make a load of friends, I want to widen my circle, I want to meet a load more people. Because if you do that, then loads more people are going to know about you. But there are some little strategic things that we can do to increase the chances of them seeing your next promotion, or, you know, you being able to convert those people into clients. So first and foremost, we want to, sorry, I got distracted because Jennifer came downstairs. I was worried we are going to have the reverb, but we're good. I think we're good. First and foremost, you want to make sure that the people that you're meeting at Network, you are adding to your social media accounts, so that they're also now like followers or connections on those social media accounts. That's really important, because when you put out offers and when you put out, you know, things that are going to aim to get clients or potential clients booking calls with you, they're going to see them. So getting those people added to your social media accounts is great. Having that follow up is important too, so that you don't just meet them once and then they disappear. Like, you want to be able to follow up with people so that you're actually creating not just an encounter that you had, but you're turning that encounter into a connection, into a contact, into someone that you can reach out to or ask a question to or check in with, or, you know, become friends with. And that really is very powerful, because if you become really well known in that circle, what that's going to do is it's going to get the word out or get the message out about everything that you're doing so much easier. There are like 3 communities that you want. You want your peer-to-peer communities, the people around you that are in similar or the same industries as you, or in business at the same kind of level as you, that can be your business friends. And then you want a community around you of potential clients, and then you want your community of clients around you. There's 3 distinct communities that you really need around you in order to be successful. But the most important one out of those 3, when you're just getting started, believe it or not, is actually your business friends. It's the friends that you're making that are at the same level as you, that are in business in maybe different industries or similar industries, but they are your connections in terms of business friends, people that are in business too. And the reason why is because you can connect with and collaborate with those people, and those people are going to enable you and help you to, you know, further your reach. And, you know, if you collaborate with them, and also they're going to answer questions and be able to support you with things that you're stuck on that you don't know the answer to, because you can't do this on your own. Having those people around you is going to be really helpful. But then in terms of getting clients from networking and turning those connections that you're making into clients, there's a few things that you can do. Number 1, be adding them to your socials and then putting out promotions so that they see them. Number 2, carve out a discovery call that has an actual purpose to it that is predefined. So it could be some kind of audit, or it could be some kind of value-based call where you go, right, let's jump on a call to look at this and that, and I'll help you with X, Y, Z. And that conversation leads into a sale, but it's designed that it's focused on the value. And in that sense, people know what they're getting when they book that call. Like, go to networking and offer those instead of coffee chats or, oh, let's jump on and see how we can support each other, because you're going to attract people booking those calls that are actually interested in what it is that you offer. So that's another tip that I can share with you. And actually, we have something coming up soon that's going to really help you with this. If you're in the tribe, go check the events calendar, because you're going to see something where you're like, oh my God, that sounds cool, but shh, don't tell anyone yet, because we haven't announced it far and wide. But we've got something amazing coming up that's going to really help you with creating a very valuable call. And that is all I'm going to say. I can't say anything else because they're not at announcement date yet. But yeah, so in terms of getting clients from networking is where you go to get more relationships, where you go to start building a reputation, start building connections around you, getting those business friends. You can get clients directly from networking, of course, but I would recommend you primarily use networking to build your circle, and then you're using your email list. You're using social media to get people on your email list. You're using your email list to get clients. It's just so much more effective, because the truth is when you go networking, the chances are that you're going to end up in a breakout room or in a conversation with someone that needs what you do and are ready to invest in that now. Like, it's so small that if you go there with that energy, you're going to cut so many potential relationships like loose, because you focused on the wrong thing. So if you focus on the right thing, which is becoming well known, getting name out there, then you can essentially like promote your offers in a different place all those people will see them, but your chances of getting clients on those offers is going to be higher because you can get it in front of a pool of people that are more likely to buy from you in that moment, rather than keep having those conversations with people at networking who don't like you, know you, or trust you enough to buy from you yet anyway, and aren't necessarily going to be the right fit for what you do right now. Because, you know, the chances are slim. If you're meeting one person, like if we've got a 3% conversion rate, it means that we need to speak to 100 people to convert 3 people. That's a lot of networking events. So go with a different intention. That would be my advice. Hey, Jennifer.
I was really there. I was really honed in on you explaining that. So yeah, no, I see what you meant. It wasn't there wasn't enough detail there, and then before I knew it, you were gone. And I'm like, okay, let me give you some. But yeah, you covered it. So
cool. Is there a specific like spin-off from that? Is there someone that you know has been struggling?
So just someone I had a conversation with last week who was just like, you know, because I've been going to so many networking events, and I'm giving offers, offering discovery calls, but I'm just not getting anywhere, and they just like are at the point where I'm just like, what else can I do?
Yeah.
To get any form of clients through the door. So
yeah, sure. So I would focus on building relationships and building connections as a primary focus, and then secondary to that, I would be making sure that I'm showing up in a way that isn't pushing people away. Like, it sounds like if you're rocking up with offers and discovery calls and you're very push, trying to sell yourself, get the clients, everyone's going to be a bit like, whoa, honey, we haven't even met yet, and you're already trying like to push me into commitment. And what it does is it alienates people and it pushes them away, which is why I recommend, if you go with the intention of making friends and building your circle, building an audience for yourself, you're going to be less disheartened by the lack of results at networking, because your metric is going to be a different metric. Like if your metric is like number of LinkedIn connections, number of conversations I'm having, or number of new like friends or followers. I can hear Otto so loud.
He's chatting, okay? He's chatting. He wants to get in on the show.
He's like, I want to get involved. But yeah, so that's what I would say. Like,
yeah, but I definitely, without that person telling me, there was definitely that mindset that I need money. So the other thing is overcoming that, and it's like you said, just go there to make friends and let it happen organically from there. It sort of might be difficult to shift that mindset when your back's up against the wall financially, and you're just wanting to try and sell at these networking events. But it's not the way to do it.
Exactly. Like I think, for instance, we have NAB a client. Hang on 1 second. We have like NAB a client strategies that work really well to helping you convert your connections into clients, but they are going to work to mop up the low-hanging fruit. And for much want of a better term than low-hanging fruit, because it's quite dehumanizing, like the connections that you've been making that are in and around your social media accounts, or perhaps you've been collecting business cards. Like we've got a client who has collected over 200 business cards going networking. I'll bring you back in, Jennifer. Now you're back. He's collected over 200 business cards from going networking, and he's just this week put them all in his CRM and invited them to an event that he's running. And he's had within half an hour of inviting them, he had over 30 of them like opt in to come and join in on that event. So like that kind of thing works, like would be a really good way of doing it, because you want to build a relationship with people. You can't, get into a room like go, oh, these are my ideal clients. Right, will you work with me then? You're going to be my client. Come on in. Let me sell to you, because everyone's going to push you away because they feel a little bit it's too much too soon. So we have to, just like you do with dating, just like you do with making new friends, you have to build up to a place where you've got enough rapport, you've got enough trust that when you do put an offer in place, it doesn't feel too much too soon. It doesn't feel awkward. And people are more likely to go, okay, yeah, I'm interested in hearing about that. Let's talk more. And you can get your social media accounts and your email marketing doing all of that work for you. Like, I have people that I jump on calls with for the first time. Like, I had a woman, met her for the first time yesterday. Such a good fit for what it is that we do. We clicked instantly because she's just such an awesome human being. And she's seen our content, our emails, she's attended our events. And then when it comes to us having that sales conversation, she's come on a call as a result of me inviting her to come and discuss working with us. And she's warm by that point. So if you haven't got all those systems working for you, you need to do that manually. And the way you do that manually is you have lots of touch points with people. You know, you might have 3 or 4 coffee chats, and the first 3 of them, you're talking about the weather, dogs, cats, and business in general. You know, you're just getting to know each other. And that does take time, but it's a lot more effective than trying to make new connections like every single day and trying to convert them straight away. You're going to have a very low conversion rate, because what you're doing is you're trying to convert cold people into working with you, and they're cold because they don't know you, they don't like you, they don't trust you. They might be aware of their problem, they're not aware that you're the solution to their problem, and quite frankly, why should they listen to you right now? They don't know who you are. So you've got to build that rapport and build that trust. And there are so many ways in which we can do that. But that is the purpose of marketing. It's building those relationships. It's building that trust. And everything that you're doing, every way in which you're showing up, you want to be building that. And so going to networking events, you're just at the very beginning of those embers starting to, light. It's a very, very beginning, like the sparks are beginning. You just don't want to get in there and just kill that connection dead by trying to jump on it too soon. Eleni says this is gold. I'm really pleased this is helping you. If you guys have any more questions on this stuff, please do ask me, because I am here for it. But yeah, that's what I would say, Jennifer.
I love that. Yeah, thank you so much. Just so useful. Even though I knew it anyway, but it's just you peel back further layers.
Hang on a minute. I don't know if. Oh no, yeah, you are. That's fine.
Yeah.
I thought I've turned my computer volume down. I wasn't sure if I'd turned you down. I haven't. It's fine.
Yeah, no, it's just your explanation on things is just peeling back the further layers to what I had explained to that person anyway. So if they're watching, then that's super, super useful, and hopefully that answers their question. So thank you.
You'll have to give it to them in secret. So
yes.
You don't tag them.
No, it's a secret. I'll reach out to them.
And guys, if you've got anything that you want us to cover on the show, it could be a question. It could also be a funny story. It could be anything. I really would love your contributions to what it is that you would like us to cover here on the Rebellious Business Show. Just drop it on the Spill It link, anything you like. And if we think that it would be valuable to everyone else, or it would be entertaining to go through, we will cover it next week on the show. I will be picking the things for the show on Tuesday, so if you just get it in before then, plenty of time. But yeah, that would be really, really awesome. So tomorrow we have the Rebellious Business Network happening at 1 p.m. UK time. It happens every week, by the way. It's weekly. And in case you didn't know this, our networking events, they're all free. The Rebellious Business Network, the one that happens every Thursday at 1 p.m. UK time, is free. Reason being is because, quite transparently, it's the way we make new connections. It's the way we bring people into our world. It is our lead generation event. And so that is why it's free. We then have the hub, which is our community that goes with that network, which is where we really try and bolster the networking by having like chat rooms, and there's a reach out to me board, and there's various ways in which you can continue your networking with the people in the group. And to join the hub, it's just £5 per month. And you get access to other Zoom calls, like the group expert calls, like the one with Liz that we mentioned earlier. You get access to chat rooms and other resources inside the networking hub. There's also replays of those group expert calls. And on top of that, we have the directory. And this is the really cool thing, is that by getting in the hub, you get into the directory and you are searchable within the Rebel directory with clickable links. And if someone searches your industry in there, like for instance, personal trainer or life coach or accountant, or whatever it is that your niche is, you're going to come up in those results. And every time you come along to one of the networking events, you will be one of the clickable profiles on the Reach Out to Me board, so that other people can see you, click on your links, check you out, and send you direct messages inside the hub as well. And it's really, really good little networking tool for the Rebellious Business Network. So if you love networking with us on Thursdays at 1 p.m, you need to get in the hub. We'd love to see you in there. Come and introduce yourself. There is loads of connection templates that the amazing Jennifer created, which is really, really cool to have them all in there. If you haven't seen the connection templates, they are under the resources tab, and there's loads of them. So really making it really simple and easy for you to, put your name down, reach out, connect with the other people in the group without having to think long and hard of what it is that you could say today, what could be your conversation starter, how it is that you could introduce yourself. We've covered that for you by creating these templates, so you can jump in and get connected. So hopefully we will see you in the hub, but either way, we will see you at networking, which is tomorrow, 1 p.m. UK time. To join us at networking, all you need to do is go to our networking page, which I will get for you now, and get yourself registered. I'll just drop that in the comments in the chat just now. Yeah, now John's saying he hasn't spotted that networking is weekly. It is weekly now. We're doing it weekly. And it's going to be weekly forever now. We've been testing different things. We started off with it being monthly, and then we was like 2 weekly, and then we went weekly, and then we went back every other week again. And now we've decided that that is the best formula for us. So we are going to be running that every single week. The Rebellious Business Networking event, 1 p.m. Thursdays. Come join us. Thank you so much for being my wing woman, Jennifer.
I'm sorry I'm not Caroline, but it needs must.
What do you mean you're sorry you're not Caroline?
Yeah, because you two gel so well, and I'm here in the background steering the ship, making sure everything's running smoothly.
You're amazing. I absolutely flipping adore you, and I absolutely love having you steering the ship and doing the things. I think everyone, whenever we get people in the tribe talking about Rebellious, they always mention Jennifer, because she is Jennifer's official title with us here is head of
you messed that up.
Head of client happiness, and there is a reason for that. She is mother hen. I've heard her on the phone this morning having loads of conversations already. So yeah, you're a legend. Love you. It's great to have you here. And you, Arlo, gorgeous boy. Love you.